I just woke up and felt like doing something goofy. So today, we are gonna be doing a fantasy draft where I can only pick fast players, which might sound good, right? But we have to take whoever the fastest player is at each position. So we would have to go Justin Fields if we wanted a quarterback, unless Kyler has the same speed. Whoever has the best speed at each position, we have to take that player. So I think this should be a really fun one. But super quick, if we can get to 3,000 likes on this video, which we've been doing pretty easily lately, I have another video very similar to this planned, and it'll let me know that y'all want to see more. So be sure to leave a like if there's anything I could ever ask you to do. It's just that I would very much appreciate it. And also, massive thank you again for 40,000 subscribers. We are growing very quickly, literally 10,000 in the last month, and I'm trying to hit 50K by the end of the month. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. You know, it'll make you an OG of the channel for whenever we hit 10 million subscribers, I'm sure, definitely. And all I do are Madden rebuilds, so if you like those, then, you know, be sure to subscribe. And last thing, let me know any fun video ideas y'all have in the comments down below. I don't think this one was a suggestion, just a throwback to one I've done a long time ago. But if you have any fun ideas, let me know down below, because if I use your suggestion, I'll give you a shout out if you care about that. But it helps me know what y'all want to see. But without further ado, enough yapping, and let's get into this rebuild / fantasy draft / challenge. And I have no idea if this is a good pick. Number 17, we get 16 in round 2, but we're limited anyway, so I don't know if it really matters. But for this first pick, I think we're gonna start this off with Jalen Waddle. There are also some really good left tackles available though, which I think are gonna be harder to come by in a, you know, speed rebuild, believe it or not. But receiver's more exciting than left tackle, so I think we are gonna go Jalen Waddle with our first pick. Shout out Fetty Wap, I guess. And hey, in the second round, Teron Armstead is still available. He is already 32 though, but I think he is our best option. Actually, we could go Brian O'Neill. I think we'll do that. Lower overall, but 5 years younger. Such a boring second pick, but it's necessary. Oh, that's tough. This might be harder than I expected. This could be an extreme challenge here. Surprisingly, our best options are still all offensive linemen, so we will take Teron Armstead. He's an old man, but he'll have to do. And I'm not gonna show every pick here. I'll probably only show a few more, but I want to at least show the major ones. We're really going all offense though. We'll take Kyle Pitts, 91 speed at tight end. He's basically a receiver. Sounds good. And should we take our quarterback here? I guess we should before he gets taken. Let's go with Anthony Richardson. 91 speed, 92 excel, 95 throw power. He does pretty well in this game from what I've seen. Not the best overall, but only 21 years old with the hidden dev. Let's take him. Not even as bad a value as I expected. Ranked 386. We took him at 145. I thought he would be ranked like 800 and something. And let's take one defensive player. Tariq Woolen, 98 speed. Sure, why not? The Saints took Derek Carr. They don't learn apparently. Well, no, he was decent this year. Anyways, I'll make the rest of these picks and we will see what kind of team we ended up with. Okay, we actually only ended up with the 77 overall team, which honestly, that's not even that bad. I throwback to when the CPU picked a 79 overall team for me. That was great. But let me show y'all the team. It's something. On offense, we are very good. I kind of thought we would get a better receiving core. We do have a good number 1 and a good number 2, but outside of that, we don't really have much at receiver. The O-line is like our strongest position overall, which is so weird. But of course, we have Anthony Richardson, Devon Achane, Kyle Pitts, and then the defense isn't quite as good. It's only a 71 overall. This is what I get for ignoring defense, but to be fair, there just weren't as many good defensive players available to begin with. We do have a lot of dev traits though. It is a really young defense, so it should develop, but just the overall definitely isn't great. But I mean, we have guys like Nolan Smith, DJ Turner, Tariq Woolen, Isaiah Foskey, who were playing on the D-line, which is something. Dax Hill, Marquise Bell, Byron Young. Like, we definitely have some pieces here. Oh yeah, and I haven't even mentioned this. How we're gonna do the drafts is pretty much the same. I'm gonna be a little more lenient though. We can take one of the 3 fastest players at each position instead of having to be the fastest available, but it's still pretty much gonna be the same challenge for the drafts. But let's get into year 1 and we will see how this team's doing at the midseason point. Okay, well, at the midseason point, we are 4-3 4-3 somehow. I don't know that we deserve to be 4-3, but we are. We have a really good offense. Our defense is not good as it should be. Our defense should probably be the worst in the league at a 73, but not quite. I mean, hey, I won't complain about doing well, obviously. Anthony Richardson is doing really well. The completion percentage isn't great, but he's doing well other than that. And we actually have a pretty good amount of picks, a really good amount, which that actually makes sense. We have pretty good makeup speed on defense, obviously. They can run down passes and get picks. That was kind of Tariq Woolen's whole strat his rookie year. I mean, shit, I don't know. We're doing pretty well. I don't think we'll make the playoffs this year. Honestly, I think we'll choke a little bit, but this is promising for the future. We already have a lot of re-signings, though. We have 21. Oh, God. Okay, well, let's re-sign Tariq Woolen at 5 years. We'll go 50 mil, and he takes it. DJ Turner, 5 years, 25 mil. He takes it. Teron Armstead, I think we'll wait for him to regress after the year. I do want all these guys back because they fit the theme of this team. I'm not going to show me re-signing them, but I'll try to do it. But let's get to the end of the season, and we will see if we can finish strong. I don't think we will, but I hope we do. Ooh, okay, I thought we would choke a little bit, but we choked harder than I expected. We finished only 7-10. Ouch. So we finished what, 3-7? That's not great. Let's check out our season stats though. Anthony Richardson, yeah, that's not a great season. It almost is. 3,800 yards is pretty good. 25 touchdowns is good, but 17 picks, that's not great. All right, completion percentage. Devon Achane, 1,000 yards, 3.6 per carry, 7 touchdowns. That's also not great. Didn't he have like 12 yards per carry at one point this season? I don't know what he finished with, but it was better than 3.6. Jalen Waddle finished with about 1,250 yards, 8 touchdowns. He was very good. Jamison Williams, 900 yards. Watkins and Pitts did all right. The blocking was really good. We'll take that. Marquise Bell, 116 tackles for loss, 17 from Adebawore, 13 from Davis, 11 from Nolan Smith, and sacks, not great. At least we got 6 from Isaiah Foskey, which is kind of more than I expected, but only 4 for Nolan Smith, 4 for Byron Young. That's rough. But interceptions, 3 for JT Woods, 2 for Caleb Farley. This is such a weird rebuild. These are all players I very, very rarely use. All of them. So this is kind of fun. Despite not getting the results we wanted, we did better than we probably should have, and I think we're set up pretty well for the future. But MVP goes to Lamar on the Chiefs. That's something. Purdy on the Bills. Ugh. Joe Burrow on the Eagles. Mahomes on the Steelers. These are always something, man. It seems like the Rams always get Jared Goff. Justin Herbert on the Texans. Huh. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Nick Chubb on the Steelers. So they have a backfield of a healthy Nick Chubb and Patrick Mahomes. Good Lord. No thanks. I'm glad they're not in our division. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack, also on the Steelers. Ooh, TJ Watt on the Titans. That's interesting. I may or may not have a fun second channel video coming out pretty soon. Subscribe to the second channel, link in the description. But unsurprisingly, no Dolphins up here. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Bijan on the Texans. Achane at number 3, Richardson at 6, and Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Nolan Smith. Really? I kind of thought it could be Adebawore because he had a lot of tackles for loss, or even Foskey, but Nolan Smith, 74 tackles for loss, 74 tackles, good, not tackles for loss, 11 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 1 pick. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, he wasn't like insane at any one thing, but overall had good numbers across the board. It's not the strongest Defensive Rookie of the Year I've ever seen, but it's something. But now let's get into the offseason and let's see if we can upgrade this team. Oh yeah, for free agency, we're also going to pretty much do the same thing we're going to do in the draft. For any position, we can sign one of the 3 fastest players available if we want to. But we have a Pennsylvania Super Bowl. The Eagles beat the Steelers 31-24. That would be kind of a fun one. That would be a loud fan base battle, but it would be fun. And now for the rest of the re-signings. Teron Armstead regressed, I think 1 overall. He was a 90 at the midseason, but he's not going to be much cheaper. He'll be 3 years, 87 mil, which I think we can do, assuming he takes it. And he does. Okay, cool. That's pretty massive. I mean, that's left tackle. That's like arguably the second most position in the NFL, or second most valuable position in the NFL. Ah, yes, the second most position. But I'll try to re-sign these guys, I guess, or not. Okay. And let's see if there's anything we want to do in free agency. All right, well, this is maybe the most boring free agent class ever. We're gonna go for Christian Izien, or however you say his name. I don't know. He was pretty good for the Bucks this year. He was all right. This is mostly all just depth. We're also going for Trevor Penning, who's been horrible for the Saints, but I don't know. It's decent depth. Maybe he can develop and eventually start if he has to. I don't know. Hopefully not. And then Channing Tindall. Super massive free agent class, I know. But let's see if these players want to sign, and they all do. do. Okay, cool. But now let's get to the good part and let's get to the draft, where we are definitely going to have some work to do for this defense. Oh, also we had a few dev ups. Caleb Farley went up to superstar. Does it say why? No, he just went up to superstar. I mean, we'll take it. I don't know why, but we'll take it. Also, did Nolan Smith go up, or did he have superstar? No, yeah, he went up. Oh yeah, defensive rookie of the year. That's why. Never mind. I forgot. And then JT Woods went up to star dev, so that's cool too. I mean, none of these guys are great overalls yet, but especially the superstar devs should help. But in the draft, we pick at number 10. The Vikings have the number 1 pick, which is interesting, but there were some pretty insane looking players available. Will they still be here? I don't know, but they looked kind of crazy. I haven't even really looked at the offensive players. Maybe I should have, but I wanted to go defense for this draft for obvious reasons. Damn. Okay, well, the defensive tackle I wanted is gone. We'll see what his overall was. We could go with Landry Terry if we wanted to. He kind of has 2 last names, or well, he kind of has a last name as his first name and a first name as his last name. Terry Landry, I think, would make more sense. Whatever. We could go with him. I might. I think he's really the only option. How does Jesse Carter look? I didn't look at him. He had the 3rd best 40 at the combine for left end, so we could take him. He doesn't look great, though. Not worth a top 10 pick. There's Gabriel Taylor. Oh, okay. I mean, we definitely don't need tight end, but I wish we did. Elite speed, jumping, change of direction, agility, and acceleration. That's insane. Vince Bird is close to being pickable. And look at those ratings. Oh my god. He's 6'4", 216 with 4.39 speed. Elite strength, elite jumping. I wish we could take him. But hey, the defensive tackle looks good too. Not as good, but should be decent value here. So we'll go with Landry Terry and shore up this D-line. Hidden dev, 80 speed, 79 excel, 91 strength, athletic monster. We'll take it. And now round 2. I do kind of want to look for a receiver. We could go defense again too if I wanted. We will see. Let me see who's still available. Ooh, Tevin McGee almost looks good. He's really fast. He has elite speed and elite acceleration. I'm going to give us the pass here if I wanted to take him because he was the fastest receiver for Pro Day. 4.24 speed. That's a lot of Fs though. I feel like the bad might outweigh the good there. God, why are there good receivers when I can't take them? This dude looks great too. He's just not quite fast enough. Ooh, Roy Hoffman. Wait. Elite speed, only good acceleration though. Elite agility, A deep route. At least has a C for like every receiving ability. He might have a worse than C catch in traffic, but good awareness too. A deep route. He might be the pick. Ooh, this guy doesn't quite make the cut. 4.71 speed at free safety. I think I'm okay. Lawrence Shepard did look pretty good though. Yeah, we'll wait on the receiver. We can probably get him round 3. Ooh, Gerard Williams looks really good. Please tell me he has good speed. He does. Okay, he might have to be the pick. Yeah, sure. Gerard Williams out of Oregon. He could have normal dev, honestly. I hope he doesn't. He just doesn't have any like elite athletic traits. He does have good ratings though, but we'll take him. And yeah, normal dev. Okay, that's tough, but I think he'll be a good overall. And let's see, probably the last pick I'm gonna show. Let's go with Roy Hoffman. I hope he has a hidden dev. I mean, he very well might not. He has good injury, shows good discipline. Okay, I don't think he's gonna have a dev trait. I don't know, he could though. There's no point in speculating. We'll just see. Roy Hoffman out of Bama. We'll take him. Yeah, unfortunate. Only 96 speed. Didn't he run a 4.26? That's 96 speed and 91 excel. That would be like 4.34 speed if you factor in the acceleration. I don't know, that's crazy. That's really low. I mean, I know it said he didn't have like the best acceleration, but still. But I'll make the rest of these picks and we will see how we did. Oh, you know what? Considering we were doing a challenge, this wasn't too bad. I think we got 4 first-round talents, so we'll take it. Maybe going speed is just the strat. I mean, like full committing to it maybe isn't great because there were definitely better players than Terry Landry or Landry. See, I'm even calling him Terry Landry. You know what? Fuck your name. We're changing it. You don't deserve a name. No, I wish I could type. Terry. That's kind of funny. I kind of want to leave it as that. But nah, Terry Landry. But yeah, he looks really good. Gerard Williams is good. Just no dev trait. That sucks. He's a 76 though. Yeah, he looks nice. Just no dev trait. You hate to see it. Roy Hoffman, same deal. 75 overall. That was really good value. Just no dev trait and disappointing speed as per usual. Like 4.26 is close to the record in real life and it's only 96. That's crazy. But Spencer Lippett, however you say that last name. The Dolphins had Tony Lippett for a while, right? I think they did. Maybe this is like his younger brother, cousin, I don't know, something. We'll call him that. But another no dev trait, of course. And then these players or whatever. Oakley has a dev trait, but he's a 64 overall, so I don't care. He'll probably have superstar or X Factor or something. I feel like guys like that kind of do. Like late round, low overall players, they'll have a good good dev trait a lot of the time. Either way, let's get into year 2, and we'll see how the team's looking. Damn, that's kind of rare. A middle linebacker was the best player in the class, though. Gabriel Taylor was very good, by the way. I wish we could have got him. So was James Richards. I didn't even notice him. The receiver we wanted was it Boykin or Bird? I think it was Bird. He was good. He wasn't as good as I thought he would be, but he was still good. It was kind of a weird draft class. Interesting. Okay, here's a look at the team heading into year 2. We're an 80 overall now. We're better than last year. We have an 85 offense, a 76 defense. This offense is looking pretty good. You know, there's always a down year in Madden franchise where your team underperforms like crazy, so hopefully that's not this year, but it could be. The defense is definitely improved. The dev traits definitely help, and the 2 new rookie starters, Landry and Williams, so that's pretty nice. Again, we very well could massively underperform this year, just hopefully that doesn't happen. But there isn't really much else for me to go over with the team. Y'all have seen the players. It's pretty much the same other than the rookies, so let's get to the midseason point of year 2, and we will see how we're doing. Okay, wow, I should have predicted that. I was literally thinking we would be 2-4 or 2-5 at the midseason. I even predicted that we would only play 6 games. That's interesting. I feel like I know this game too well. It's weird. I wish I could know something, you know, actually helpful in life. Oh, and of course, it looks like our 87 overall offense is ranked number 29 in the league, but our 77 overall defense is ranked number 12 in the league in terms of yards per game. So that's realistic. Thanks, EA. Cool. Who do we have to re-sign this year, though? Anyone important? Nolan Smith, Tyler Linderbaum, Caleb Farley. Nobody's interested, so we'll have to see at the end of the year. I mean, we'll try to bring Nolan Smith back. He doesn't. Tyler Linderbaum, 4 years, 60 mil. He takes it. Okay, cool. At least he's willing to come back, I guess. Dax Hill, he's really cheap. 5 years, 37 mil. He takes it. Brian O'Neill, we have a lot of players to re-sign here. This team is not cheap. 3 years, 57 mil for him. He takes it. My brain like shut off there for half a second. That was cool. And then we'll worry about the rest of these at the end of the year. But yeah, hopefully our 87 overall offense can start playing a little better, and hopefully our defense doesn't get worse, because if our offense gets better, we could be a playoff team. We'll just see. Let's get to the end of the year and we'll see what happens. Pain. Okay, well, I think we're gonna try a new offensive playbook. I mean, last year our offense was pretty good, but I don't want to deal with this shit, man. I don't trust it. We finished 5-12, which is fair. We're only an 82 overall team, but the way in which that happened is something. Anthony Richardson was actually really good. 3,600 yards, 31 touchdowns, 11 picks, 70% completion percentage. He was really good. Damn. Devon Achane was also good this year. Why did our offense struggle? 1,100 yards, almost 1,200, 4.2 per carry. We didn't get many rushing touchdowns. I don't know. I guess we don't really have a goal line back. That should be something we look for in the draft, actually. A power back with good speed. I might do that. Okay, that's something we'll look for this year. But Jalen Waddle, 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. Really not much outside of him, though. Hoffman is a rookie, only 580 yards, 5 touchdowns, which is fine as a third option at receiver, but definitely won't win Rookie of the Year off of that. The blocking was... Ooh, Sam Cosme joins the all-castration team. He might already be in it, but if you don't know, it is my imaginary list of players that don't allow a sack in a season. He played 1,054 snaps and didn't allow one, so that's huge. Marquise Bell led the team with 127 tackles for loss. 11 for Landry led the team as a rookie. He was really good. 10 for Bell, but that's mostly it. And then sacks, 8 for Landry, 4 for Byron Young, 3... Wow, really elite pass rush outside of Landry. That's great. And interceptions, 2 for Lippett or Lippett, whatever. I don't know. 2 for Hill, and then 1 for a few players. But MVP goes to Lamar again on the Chiefs. Deshaun Watson on the seat. No thanks. I'm okay as a Seahawks fan. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jalen Waddle. That's surprising. Was he that much better than last year? Because he wasn't even on the list last year. That's something. Defensive Player of the Year goes to, of course, division rival DeMarcus Lawrence. Did he win it last year too? I don't know. No, it was Khalil Mack, but I remember seeing him on the Bills. No Dolphins, though. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jerome Dixon. Not even Dickinson. That's like more vulgar. Dixon. Wait, no, that's a normal last name. Am I stupid today? I don't know. I guess I'm just used to seeing that name spelled D-I-X-O-N, not Dixon, but that's a normal last name. Why did that seem so weird to me? I didn't go to sleep until like 1:30 in the morning. That's my excuse for me being stupid. I don't know. Hoffman at number 8, whatever. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Cedric Smith for the Patriots. Of course, a division rival. Landry at number 3. I wish he could have won that, but whatever. Williams at 6. Lippett at 8. Let's see if we got any good dev traits. Because he didn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year, Landry's probably only going to have star dev. If he won it, he would probably already have X Factor. I don't know. I mean, I would prefer X Factor, but yeah, of course, only star dev. That's tough. And I think that was the only dev dev trait we got. Unlucky. But in the Super Bowl, the Bears beat the Chiefs 21-7. Ooh, what's the Bears offensive playbook like? Because I want a quarterback scrambling heavy playbook. Did the Bears have a good offense this year? Not really. They only had 2,700 passing yards. What? Oh my God. Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to pass more than that. I was thinking about the Ravens playbook though, which is probably also down here because it's not really how their new offense. No, it's a little higher than I expected. We might go with that just because it'll get some quarterback runs going. I mean, it should hopefully be better than what we were working with this year. I hope. West Coast power run. That is. Yeah. We'll stick with zone run. I don't know if that's great to do, but at least it's West Coast. We got half of it. Ooh, and okay. One good thing here, but one unlucky thing I'm looking at on offense. So Jalen Waddle got X Factor, which is cool. Very nice. We'll take that. He's up to a 95, 96 with morale. But Teron Armstead unfortunately retired. That sucks, because I don't know how much I trust Trevor Penning. I guess at least we'll be a more run-heavy offense now, but when we do pass, I'm a little scared of that. I don't think we had any dev-ups on defense this year, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But as for re-signings, I want Nolan Smith back. Does he want to come back is the question, though. And honestly, he hasn't been that good. He's been all right. I mean, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year, but it was like not that impressive of a Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know. 6 years, 64 mil. He doesn't take it. A tag's gonna be like 30 mil. Well, no, this is before players are really getting contracts, so it might not be that much. 19 mil. It's just for 1 year. We'll do it. Hopefully he's more interested next year. How did Caleb Farley do this year? I mean, he has superstar, but he isn't really developing. 10 pass deflections? Ooh. How about 4 years, 30 mil? Okay, or not, fine. And then honestly, everyone else is replaceable pretty easily. So let's get into free agency again, and we'll see if there's anyone good this year. I hope so. Okay, this is a pretty terrible free agent class, but it isn't too bad for us, I guess. We're going for a few players this year. It's gonna be Jeremy Chin, Ty Chandler, he has a little bit of power. That'll work. So we don't really have to draft a power back now. We're also going for Nick Neiman, Nick Cross, Levi Onwuzurike, and Blake Freeland. So, oh yeah, by the way, I know I said this, but I guess I never showed it. How I decide who we can sign is they have to be like one of the three fastest. Or if they're like, say there was a 96 and then like 4 95s or something, as long as they're a 95, I could sign them for speed. And then pretty much the same thing for every position. Like I could sign Ashton Davis, Jonathan Abram, and then pretty much all of these guys because they're all tied for third. I thought that was a pretty decent way to do it, I guess. But let's see if any of these players want to sign. Okay, they all sign except the best player, Jeremy Chin. That's great, but we get all of them. That's cool. I think. God, I won't be able to remember if we didn't get one of them. I wouldn't remember who it is. But does Jeremy Chin want to sign or not? Okay, he does. Cool. But pretty decent free agent class, all things considered, with our limitations. But let's get to the draft and we will see what we can add this year. We'll just see who's available. But in the draft, we pick at number 3, which I guess is the positive of us being terrible this year. The Commanders surprisingly pick at number 1. They're usually pretty good in franchise. Their playbooks, especially on offense, are kind of crazy. Weren't they good last year too? I don't know. But is there anyone I really want number 3 or can take? We could take Jermaine Givens. He looks good. I don't love the catching though. And the awareness could only be a D technically. It's probably a B. It could also be a C. It's probably a C. I don't know. I'm not really crazy about any of the players I see here. A 4.97 and a 4.90 is only 7th for left tackles. What? I bet you the other ones just won't exist for some reason. Watch. No, there's one. Casey McKenzie. He's interesting. There's another one. Ethan Horn. How many left tackles are there? I just went down like 20 and we're still finding some. This guy actually looks decent. We might take him later. Yeah, there were 2, yet he's ranked number 7. So he is actually one of the 3 best available, even though it says 7. I mean, we're not going to take him because he's a 2nd to 3rd round talent. I just wanted to prove my point that this game's broken. Ooh. See, again, this guy's only 3rd with 4.88 speed, but he has some elite traits. He actually looks really good. I mean, just the strength isn't the best, but it isn't bad. I mean, in real life, 29 reps would be really good, and in this game, it's going to be like 83 strength, but in real life, that would be good. This dude ran a 4.91. That's great, too. Ooh, whoa. I'll take this guy later, too. He looks really good. good too. And he's a projected UDFA. I don't know what I want to do here. I'm conflicted. I'm just not 100% sure if Angelo Perez is actually that good, but from what I can see, he looks pretty good. I just don't usually love taking tackle, but I don't really see a better option here. Let's trade down a little bit, but I think he is going to be the pick. All right, we're stealing a ton of value from the Rams here. We're trading down from 3 to 8 for 2 seconds and a third. We'll take it. And hopefully Perez is still available. If not, it's not the end of the world, but hopefully he is. Okay, I saw tackle. I thought he got taken. We'll go with Perez, though. He might not be great. He could be amazing. I can't tell. He's a weird player. I normally stay away from players that look like him. That sounds racist. I just mean low strength, but the speed looks great. So we'll take him. Hidden dev. He has 85 strength. That's better than I expected, and he'll probably start for us at left tackle, 76 speed, 81 jumping for a tackle for a lineman. That's crazy. 86 excel. He looks good. And let's see, what else do we need? We still need D-line and outside linebacker. Let's see if there are any good ones. Damn. I wish we could take this guy. That sucks. I wish we were doing all strength. We could go with Eric Woodbury, but he looks really, really bad. Dakota Roby. I don't know if he's good. He doesn't look very good, but he has good speed. That's about it, though. Caleb Green. Nah. This is tough. Ooh. Darnell Hatchett. He looks bad in run defense, but he has A power moves, 486 speed. There's also Warren Jones. Ooh, he might be better, actually. Wait. Good strength, great speed, elite jumping, great acceleration. He has better tackling and probably pursuit than Hatchett. Yeah, sure. Well, let me look at the corners, but I think we'll take Jones. Ooh, there's also Sheldon Bridges at linebacker. We kind of need linebacker. Ooh, I don't know. He looked kind of good, too. The corners do look pretty good. Alex Combs and Deontay Bush both look good, but we don't really need corner. Let's go with Warren Jones out of Penn State. Shit. Normal dev. Of course. I figured, but I mean, those ratings are pretty good. I don't know. Just block shed really matters, and I don't know. Oh well, he's probably a decent overall. Oh yeah, and just a few picks later, now I guess we can go with the corner or the linebacker. I think Bridges has the better chance of starting than a corner. He isn't like amazing at anything other than speed. Even then, he only has great speed. The more I look at him, the less I like him. He's almost definitely gonna have normal dev, although I don't know. Whatever. He looks good. No, okay. I just need to be pessimistic. Hidden dev, 89 speed, 88 excel. Cool. But honestly, I don't know what I want to do with this last pick. We could go with Javonte Britton. He looks pretty good. Well, his power isn't great. We could also go Dustin Kopp, but I kind of like the center more. Okay, yeah, we'll go with Javonte Britton. He looks good-ish. Sure, why not? Normal dev, whatever. That's fine. Let's see how we did. But yeah, this was definitely a draft. This one felt a little worse than the last one. I liked our first pick. That isn't like, I mean, that's not good value. A 74 in the top 10 isn't great with strong draft classes, but I had to do what I had to do. Did I not set strong draft classes? This doesn't look that good. This looks like normal draft classes. I know for a fact I set them, but I feel like it hasn't been taking effect. Am I crazy? No, it's strong draft classes. I don't understand. Whatever. But yeah, that first pick was actually all right looking at it. Warren Jones is good, just no dev trait. Sheldon Bridges, 74 overall. He's really good. Javonte Britton, wish he had a dev trait, but he looks good. I genuinely wasn't paying attention for this pick. I was like half watching a video, half like trying to find a fast corner. 55 zone coverage. That's great. He is decent man, but But Dustin Kopp, we ended up getting him 74 overall. He's good. He's actually better than Britton. Did he have a dev trait? I can't remember. He did. Okay. I highly recommend pass blocking guards. They're usually pretty good. And then I made all the rest of these picks, obviously, so we could get fast players. None of them are very good, but let's get into year 3. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Question of the day. Answer this down in the comments. In the upcoming draft, I might have already asked this question before. No, I've asked this on the second channel. But question of the day, who do you want your team to get in the first round this year? Assuming your team has a first round pick. Or I guess Panthers fans can answer too, like just with the first pick. Who do you want your team to get in the draft? A player that's projected to go in that range, like don't answer, you know, Caleb Williams for the Rams or something. I mean, I guess you never know. The Rams could trade up, but why would they do that? Just let me know down in the comments below who you would want your team to draft in the first round. You know what? Fuck it. You can answer whatever. If you want Caleb Williams somehow slipping into the 4th round, that's fine. Answer that if you feel like it. I don't know. But as a Seahawks fan, any guard, any tackle that can play guard, anyone like that. The O-line was horrific. So that's my answer. Thankfully, Mike McDonald actually values the trenches, apparently. So that makes me happy. But here's a look at the team heading into year 3. I want to make the playoffs with this team at least once. I don't know how hard that's going to be to do, but we'll just have to find out. This offense is looking pretty good. I mean, I think we were an 85 overall heading into last year. I can't remember. I think that's what it was. But now our defense is better. It's an 80 at least. This team as a whole is not bad. It's just not, it's not great. I think heading into the final year, we'll trade for, I don't know, someone that's fast at whatever position of need we have. Like, we might go for a corner or a safety, or it'll probably be on defense, honestly. We don't really have anyone amazing on defense. So yeah, I think we'll trade for someone heading into the last year, whatever year that is. Maybe next year, maybe the one after that. We'll see. But yeah, a couple new rookie linemen. Really, that's the only difference on offense. On defense, new rookie D linemen, and I think that's it. Well, Bridges too. So a few new rookies on both sides of the ball. I wish there were more good free agents that were fast enough to start for this team. Hopefully this year there will be. I don't know. Wishful thinking probably, but you never know. But let's get to the midseason point of year 3 and we will see how we're doing. Hopefully better than last year. Okay, we're 4-3 here at the midseason. We're doing much better, thankfully. Our points per game on offense still isn't great. We're 24th. Oh, we don't have many rushing touchdowns. We have the Ravens offensive playbook. Why do we not have any rushing touchdowns? What the hell? We also have a decent amount of giveaways. Oh, and we hardly have any sacks on defense. That's great. But overall, we're better. But for re-signings, I want Nolan Smith back again. Does he want to re-sign this time? We'll offer him 6 years, 63 mil. I think that's even less than last year, is it? I think it was like 6 years, 64. No, it might have been 5 years, 64. I don't know. Either way, he comes back, we'll take it. Jameson Williams will go 4 years, 44 mil. He takes it. And we have to re-sign Anthony Richardson, but he is very cheap. He's getting paid like high-level backup money here, or like very low-level starter money. 5 years, 80 mil for our starting quarterback that's playing close-ish to an MVP level? Sure. Byron Young will offer 4 years, 26 mil. He takes it. Cool. Ideally, I want to replace him, but I don't know if we can. JT Woods, sure. Okay, doesn't take it. Whatever. All right, the rest of these guys I think are backups, so it's whatever. I'm really interested to see how we finish this season. I could see us choking and missing the playoffs, but I could also see us finishing as a really good team if we start scoring rushing touchdowns. We'll just have to see. Let's get to the end of year 3, almost said year 2, and we'll see how we're doing. Or we'll see how we do. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Okay, well, we finish at 8-9. We unfortunately do choke and we miss the playoffs. Our offense got a little better in terms of points per game, but our defense really fell off a cliff in the second half of the year, which again is fair, but still. Ooh, okay. Both Perez and Kopp have superstar dev on the offensive line. That's crazy. I don't know why I felt like checking this, but I'm glad I did. Bridges has superstar too. So last year we hit, I think, 1 hidden dev, or at least one important one. Or was that last year or the first year? I don't know. Either way. We haven't been getting many, but this year we hit 3 superstars. I don't even know if we got a star this year. I think we only got normal or superstar. Yeah, dead ass. I'm pretty sure. That's crazy. So that's good. At least there's one positive for the outcome of this season. Let's check out our season stats though. Anthony Richardson was good. Still a little high with the picks, but 3,600 yards, almost 37, only 800 yards away, or only 8 yards away. I'm stupid. You know what I mean? Maybe. 29 passing touchdowns, 13 picks. Again, little high there, but really good completion percentage. For rushing, Achane with just over 1,000 yards, only 3.8 yards per carry though, 6 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson, 700 yards, only 3.9 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns. Really similar year to Achane, just a few hundred less yards. Oh yeah, and this playbook gets tight end involved. So Kyle Pitts, 1,000 yards for him, only 5 touchdowns though. Jalen Waddle got 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Williams was okay. Hoffman didn't do much. Oh, Angelo Perez, 16 sacks allowed in a run-heavy system. Ugh. But this year, Dustin Kopp, as a rookie, joins the all-castration team. It's very rare that we get 2 different players in the same rebuild where they don't allow a sack in a season. So I guess that's cool to see. It makes sense. Again, we're run-heavy, so I don't know what happened with Perez. Hopefully he gets better next year. But Marquise Bell, 123 tackles, led the team again. Tackles for loss, we had a lot, led by 14 from Landry and Jones. Shout out Landry Jones. He was certainly a quarterback. And sacks, 7 for Jones as a rookie. Okay, he had a very similar year to Landry last year. He'll probably get about 2nd for defensive rookie of the year. He'll probably lose it to a division rival. And really no pass rush outside of him at all. In interceptions, we had 4 from Tariq Woolen, 3 for Williams, 2 for Bell, and 1 for DJ Turner. But MVP goes to Josh Allen on the Bears. Finally someone different than Lamar. Tua on the 49ers. That would be a pretty good fit. That's interesting. I mean, that would almost be like replacing Brock Purdy with Brock Purdy. A little bit. Not exactly, but a little bit. Offensive player of the year goes to Nick Chubb again, question mark. I think he's been winning it. I can't remember. It was Bijan the first year. Or no, was it? He was rookie. I don't know. I can't remember. I do so many of these. They all meld into one. Richardson at number 9, though. Defensive Player of the Year goes to DeMarcus Lawrence again. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Dalton Conrad for the division rival Jets, of course. And Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Brandon Holiday. Cucked. I called it. It's not by a division rival, at least, but we get number 2. It has to happen at least once in a rebuild for it to be a Brandon the Simp rebuild. It has to happen once. And there it is. Sheldon Bridges at number 7. But again, no playoffs. That's tough. This is harder than I thought it would be. I figured the team wouldn't be great. I thought it would kind of overperform, though. I don't know why I assumed that. I just know Anthony Richardson's really good in this game usually, and he has been, but we can't really score points on offense. And our defense will be pretty good for half the year and then just shit itself in the second half. So it is what it is. Let's get into the offseason. Super Bowl is going to be Bears and Falcons. Those are 2 NFC teams. Bears and... oh, it is Falcons. I got Falcons. Falcons and Steelers. That's interesting. The Steelers win it 20-17. Yeah, I don't know about that in real life, but this isn't exactly real life here. A redraft would be kind of fun. That would be a horrible idea. I know I say this a lot, but like a redraft, a fantasy draft would be kind of in real life. I mean, that's how you make everyone not like the NFL anymore. Just everybody's favorite players on their team. What if we just, you know, put them on different teams? And now everyone who liked those players will have nobody to really like anymore. That sounds like a great idea, but it would be fun. But for re-signings, again, it's just a lot of backups here. I don't want to pay backups. Let's get into free agency. Hopefully this year there are some good free agents we can get, but I wouldn't be so sure. Wow, Keaton Mitchell hasn't really developed here. That would be interesting, though. I mean, we kind of had the Dolphins. Now we're just kind of creating the Ravens a little bit. Yaya Diaby, do we want to try him? I mean, I guess. We might as well try to get him. He might even get playing time because we have just had no pass rush. And that's really all we can do. There isn't really anyone else that would start for us. Would Caden? No, Caden Stearns wouldn't start. Another boring-ass free agent class. Great. There's a 99 speed receiver. I had him on the team earlier in the year, but he just didn't make the team. He's not a very good overall. I just thought that was interesting, though. There were actually 2. I kept one of them. He was the one I got rid of, though. God, we're so close to being able to get David Njoku. I mean, we don't need him at all, but we could maybe figure something out. We could actually make Kyle Pitts a receiver, maybe. I don't know, but we can't get Njoku anyways. That's tough. So the 2 options are going to be Keaton Mitchell and Yaya Diaby, and that's it. Do they want to sign? They do. Okay, let's get to the draft, and we are drafting edge rushers, and I think that's it. I think that's all we're drafting. We're going to hit on a good one. That's like all we need. Okay, well, we pick at 14 this season. The Browns have the number 1 pick this year. That sucks for them. I guess that makes sense, though. They don't have one of their first round picks. Still, I say this every time. I wish fantasy drafts reset draft picks. It doesn't make sense that it doesn't. There were some pretty good pass rushers available. Most of them are gone, though. And the ones that are still available are slow. So that might be GG's for this rebuild. We'll see. God, I can't tell. Dre Jones might be okay. I'm definitely not taking him here, but he could be a decent pick for the 2nd round. He's athletic, great, almost everything, only solid agility. A awareness, I don't love the play rack, I don't love the block shed, so I'm definitely not taking him here. But 2nd round we might, if he's still there. This might be a corner pick, honestly. As much as we just don't need corner, I don't know what to do other than corner. Jalen Loud is the only one that really fits the team, but he looks pretty damn good. He's like the slowest out of like most of the good corners here, despite having the best 40 times, so thanks EA, that's realistic. That's cool. But he's A-man, B-zone. Sure, of course. Cool. Okay, maybe don't draft fast players. They never have a dev trait, which is so backwards. I love this game. So happy I made it the point of my YouTube channel. Oh, great. The outside linebacker's gone too. Cool. Should I bend the rules a little bit? This D lineman looks really good. Well, is he? I don't know. He looks good, but his block shed isn't good. His pursuit isn't good. So, maybe not. But I just don't have anything to draft here. We've taken what we need for other positions. Just the positions we need now, there isn't anyone good there. So that's unlucky. How about Darrell Drummond or Drummond, whatever? He looks good. I don't know. He's not great at anything. He has good speed. I don't know what else to do. We might take another safety. Sure. Okay, he actually has hit a 92 speed. I wish I could transfer that dev trait to the corner, but whatever. We're definitely going to be trading for someone, by the way, heading into next year, or I guess this year coming up. Let's see if there's just any linebacker that's fast enough that looks even okay, because we do run kind of like a hybrid scheme a little bit. Ooh, Terrell McGowan, we might take him a little later. Ooh, okay, another interesting draft here. Jaden Loud is really good, just unlucky with the dev trait. 82 man, 94 speed, sounds good. 77 zone, sure, why not? Darrell Drummond is a 75, he looks good. Of course, he has a hidden dev. Timmy Dobson, 73, also with hidden. I wanted an edge rusher more than an off-ball linebacker. linebacker. He is a 70 speed rusher. However, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a way to change this, like the outside linebacker or the rush end schemes. It's locked at power for both sides, and I don't think I can change it. And obviously, we don't want power because this is an all speed team. We would prefer speed there. So that guy would work as a speed rush end, but not as a power. So I don't know what we're gonna do with him. We might find somewhere to play him. I don't know. We'll see. We run hybrid, so we can even start him if I want to. Just play him as an off-ball guy. The rest of the draft was surely something. But let's get into year 4, and let's definitely work on a trade here. Okay, we are adding Micah Parsons to the team. He, I think, is the fastest, I don't know about the fastest, but one of the fastest pass rushers overall here. Let me see. He's a 92. Oh, Nolan Smith has 95 speed. Damn. Byron Young is 93. Barno is 92. I mean, I don't think these are their base ratings in the game. They've obviously developed here. So he's not quite our fastest, but he is up there. And I might do something interesting here. Nolan Smith has been really bad as a pass rusher. Ooh. Okay, no, never mind there. That was not even close. Okay, we're getting crazy here. This is way too much value for like a 30-year-old corner here, but we're trading Nolan Smith, Levi Onwuzurike, DJ Turner, a third this year and next year, and a fourth this year for Jair Alexander. I mean, I know he has X Factor, but Jalen Ramsey went for like a 3rd-round pick and a bag of chips in real life. This is a lot more than that. Either way, though, good addition there, obviously. There I go saying obviously again, but it is a big addition. So now our defense should hopefully be better, adding one of the better pass rushers and one of the better corners in the league. At least I hope it'll be better. All right, well, here's a look at the team heading into what is probably the final year of the rebuild. We're up to an 87 overall now, thanks to the trades. Did I press record on me doing the trades? I hope I did. Sometimes I don't remember and I just have to check back later if I actually remembered to press record, but I think I did. Either way, 89 offense, 85 defense. We're pretty good all around. Ooh, Tariq Woolen got superstar dev. I didn't even see that. That's nice. But hopefully our pass rush will be better now that we have Micah Parsons. I've seen him get like 6 sacks when I've traded for him before, even less maybe, but also I've seen him get like 20-something sacks for the Cowboys. So we'll just see what version of him we get. Is a very good scheme fit for our hybrid scheme because he can play off ball. He's much better as a pass rusher, but he's played, you know, cover linebacker before. Anyways, very good team. Let's just get to the end of the year and we will see what kind of record we finish with. All right, well, oh, you can already tell from the morale, but here we are at the end. I actually don't know what our record is yet. I'll explain why in a second, but here we are at the end of year number 4. Before I reveal how we did in the final year of this rebuild, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. I would appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because if you like Madden rebuilds, that's literally all I do, and it'll make you an OG of the channel while you still can be one, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hit 50K by the end of the month, which we are very much on we are very much well on pace to hit that, so thank you all so much for that. I appreciate it. That's insane to me. And let me know any fun rebuild ideas y'all have down below. And actually, let me plug something different here. Something that I don't plug enough. Be sure to turn on notifications for the channel. I upload at weird times sometimes. I think I'm gonna today. So if you want to get notified and be one of the first people to ever see these videos, be sure to turn on notifications. But anyways, in year number 4, we finished. This might be the worst simulation I've ever seen. We finished 3-14 with an 89 overall team. Keep in mind, this isn't just an 89 overall team. This is an 89 with negative morale. We could be like a 91 right now if we had positive morale. But we have like a -2, a -1, a -2, a -3. This legit could be, dude, with positive morale, this could be a 92 for all I know. Holy shit. This is the worst simulation I've ever seen in this game. That takes the cake. We were maybe the worst team in the league. Let me see. We were second worst in terms of record with well, I guess the Patriots are a 90, but we would have been better than them if we even did okay. Even if we were mid and just didn't have any positive or negative morale, we would probably be a 90 at least. We had the best roster in the league. What did the Patriots go? What was their record? They went 11-6. They absolutely had positive morale. We were the second worst team in the league with the best roster. What the hell? Please, 2K. Please, some other company. Please save us. Please. I can't do this anymore, man. Anthony Richardson had 17 touchdowns, 18 picks. Holy shit. That is insane. We didn't have many receiving yards. I benched Perez at the midseason because he had 4 sacks allowed in like 320 snaps or something it was at the time. Dylan Parham definitely wasn't much better. Landry did well on defense in terms of sacks. We had a good amount of picks. Micah Parsons, a 99, not quite across the board, but 99 power and 99 speed. He had 7 sacks in a full starting season, so that's realistic. This is the worst season I've ever seen in this game. This is it. This is the one. I don't even want to check the awards. I don't care. That's just crazy. That's absolutely insane. We get Defensive Rookie of the Year at least. It doesn't matter. And I can't even go another year. We don't have any more draft picks. The team isn't going to get better roster-wise. Holy shit, dude. That is insane. Oh yeah, and I didn't know our record because another EA moment, it glitched out and didn't show our standings right there. It was an empty black box when I got to the end of the year. I think I've seen that recently before, but it's been a little bit, so I can't remember. I don't know. That's crazy. That's the best roster in the league went 3-14. Damn. Well, hey, I would say I did my part. I feel like I was successful in this challenge. I made the team as good as I could have. Whatever happens in simulation happens. Not much I can do about that. This is a ridiculous team too, especially on offense. And I mean, even laid out like this, even though Perez was terrible, that makes it look even better on paper. But hey, either way, I hope y'all enjoyed, even though we didn't exactly get the results we wanted. I did what I could. Literally all I could. I tried. Game bad, as we all know. But hey, thank you all so much for watching. Again, like the video if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe for more. Normally they end better than this. This was a fun challenge either way. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And with that, I will see y'all again tomorrow in the next video. Goodbye.